Who gets to determine how valuable your content is? I bet you'd say your audience. Well, that's true. Hello, my name is Rashidat. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of seeing my videos, be kind to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I have a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome again. Today we will be talking about the rules for creating content. Why do you need to have rules to create content? Because it will guide you to sharing what your audience will agree with you as valuable, what content they will term as being helpful to them, that will encourage them to engage and possibly share your content with their community. So let's get started. I have my notes here, so I am going to check through my notes. The first rule is for you to always put your audience first. Anytime you have something to share, think about your audience, think about their needs, think about what challenges they have, what tips will help them. Put them first. Avoid creating selfish content. Do not create content that puts you in a good light all the time, content that positions you as the best thing since sliced bread. We call such content self-aggrandizing content. People are not interested in you. They are interested in what you can do for them, what your content can do for them, how you can help them. So this is the type of content you should focus on all the time. Even if you're sharing your story, make sure you're able to relate it to how or to pass the message in a way that will help your audience to either educate them, entertain, or inspire them. Your content has to do one of these things. Your story has to do one of these things. You're sharing an achievement you made. How does it help your audience? What are you sharing in that? What message are you trying to pass? So avoid creating self-aggrandizing content. Avoid creating selfish content. That's rule number one. Rule number two says that you should focus on creating evergreen content versus today's content. Today's content is more like jumping on trends, just sharing news about what's happening in your niche, etc. Create evergreen content. Today's content may give you the virality, it may give you the views, it may give you the followers, it may give you the engagement that you want, but evergreen content is evergreen. It is continuous. People check through your page or your blog or your website, and whatever they find there is always helpful. So focus on creating more of such content. Yes, once in a while you can create content that is meant for immediate consumption, but focus more on creating evergreen content such as how-tos, tips and hacks on getting things done. Whenever people find such content, it is always helpful. It will be helpful to a beginner, and it will also serve as a reminder for someone who is already in the business or who is already using such product or service. So focus on this. Rule number 3 says that you should find your strength. Do a SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. What is your strength? You want to start creating content. You want to share your knowledge with your followers or your community. What are you good at? Are you good at creating videos? Do you prefer to sit and talk like this? Then focus on making videos, going live more, creating shorts or reels or TikTok videos, or do YouTube videos like this. That's one. Do you like to write more? Are you good in writing? Are you good in passing your message the right way through writing? Then how about you start a blog or focus more on writing on your pages? Do you have an amazing voice and you'd like to use audio? Then go ahead and start a podcast. Start a podcast, or even go live and switch off the video and talk to your audience. In all, find your strength. The most important thing is for you to pass your message, for your audience to find your content valuable. The medium with which you pass the message does not really matter if you're giving them value. Number 4 says that you should focus on quality. Whatever it is you want to use, do you want to write? Do you want to create long form posts? Do you want to start a blog? Make sure that your blog is on point. the graphics are beautiful and attractive to the eyes, the font you use, and your content is rid of grammatical errors. If you want to use videos like this, make sure the video is well lit and the audio is good enough. People can hear you. They don't have to struggle to find an earpiece for them to be able to listen to you. If you're using a podcast, make sure as well that the audio is amazing. If you're creating graphics for your content, probably you're creating carousels or posts on Instagram or on Pinterest, make sure that your graphics are beautiful and attractive. Always use a hook that will stop someone on their track when they are scrolling on social media or when they are checking something on Google and they find yours. Make sure yours is capable of stopping them in their track to want to listen to what you have to say or to read what you shared. Canva is a good app for you to use to create amazing graphics for your content. So always focus on quality. Do not give wishy-washy information. Give them an information that will help them, that will help that stranger, even if the person does not buy from you. Then the next rule says that you should focus on marketing and sales. Beyond just sitting and creating content, sharing how-tos, sharing everything, how is it helping your sales? How is it helping your marketing? How is it helping your brand grow or your business? So say you sell jewelry and accessories now. You want to focus on creating content that will help people to want to buy an accessory, that will help them to get the most value out of their accessories. I can't be selling jewelry and accessories and I'm creating how-tos on how to avoid your clothes from fading. Yes, there are other people who are into that. But if I want to do, I can share content on how to protect your jewelry and accessories from tarnishing. That way, I'm sharing a general content that is evergreen, but at the end of it, I will still tell them about my brand, tell them about Royal Affairs and how our accessories are top quality, non-tarnishing, etc. So what is it that you have to sell? What you have to sell should determine the type of content that you're going to put out there. If you're a fabric seller now and you want to offer wholesales or dropshipping services to other people, you can now talk about 10 business ideas that you can start from the comfort of your home. Then you now list, and among it, you list your fabric business, and then you mention that if anyone is interested in starting a fabric business, they can contact you because you have wholesales and you also have dropshipping, etc. Can you see the correlation between your content and your business? You have to create content that trickles in people, trickles in the sales for you. So be intentional, have the end in mind when you're creating your content. The next rule says that you should always add a call to action. You don't want to just create content and at the end of it, you just leave people hanging. They don't know the next step. They don't know what they should do with it. Okay, they've consumed it, they've read it, they've listened to you. What's next? What are they supposed to do? They just scroll away and move on? Or what exactly do you want them to do? So having the end in mind will always help you to know the right call to action to use in your content. If you find this helpful, leave a comment and tell me which tip stood out or which rule stood out most for you among these rules that I listed. In my next video, I will be talking about how you can find amazing content ideas for your business, specifically for you, not generalist. I'll teach you how you can find content ideas that your audience will find valuable always. Until then, please click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and stay winning.